What's going on YouTube? It is Trev. Listen, we've got to talk about this absolute phenomenon that is going on right now, and that's this Pepe token. Oh my God! I first saw this thing probably a couple years ago, right? People were using it as like an emoji reaction, and I saw some memes with it and stuff. Honestly, I really didn't know what it was. I just thought it was, because there were so many different kind of emoji like family kind of things, right? That I just thought it was, this emoji or whatever that somebody drew. And, a lot of people like to use it because it was a weird looking frog or whatever. I don't know. I never really gave much thought to it, right? And up until recently, really until maybe a week or so ago when I started hearing about this Pepe token, that I realized that it was something actually a little more than that, right? This apparently has been around for a long, long time. There's a whole Wikipedia on it and all that. But somebody decided to make a token out of this thing. It's only been launched, it was only launched a couple weeks ago, maybe April 16th or April 17th, right? And this thing is... It's straight out outperforming what SHIB did when SHIB started. It's outperforming what Doge did when Doge started. I just want to show you it real quick, right? So if you haven't already seen it, it's PEPE, right? It is on the Ethereum network, and so right now we're looking at a market cap currently of almost 220 million. Volume today, 93.7 million. And the circulating supply is 420,690 million, right? Fully diluted market cap, right, is 222 instead of the 219, 222. Right now there are, I believe, about 50,000 holders, and this is all within the course of 2 weeks, right? So if we back it up and come to... we go back to the beginning here. I'm going to have to try to get right on it, right? So, this is 417. I thought it was 416, but it might be 417. When it started off, we're starting off with it started off with like 7 zeros and 5 something, right? Volume that particular day was somewhere around 21 million. And I think it started with, within the first day or two, I believe there was like 3,000 some odd holders, okay? So as this thing has gone on, again, remember, 7, am I counting right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 and 5, 7, 8, right? So as we went on, just over the matter of a couple of days, you saw the price start coming up. 6, 7, 8, 9, boom, lost to 0, right? And this was within a couple of days, it lost that 0. And then it went up, went kind of parabolic, boom, 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 went up, came back down, traded sideways for a good 8, 9, 10 days or whatever, but still lost to 0. We're in the 3s, and the market cap kept going up and up and up, right? Now, where I got in yesterday. I got in yesterday, right? Somewhere around here, because it was 7 zeros and 3 something, low 3s, like 3.2, 3.3, somewhere around there is where I got in. And I got in with like about $160, right? I added some more today because I traded some things for it, right? Sold some other things and put a little more money into it. So I'm probably totally into it right now, maybe about $190, maybe close to $200 that I've got into it, right? And then over today, it kind of rode a little bit, right? Here in the 3s, and look at it go. It has just been climbing and climbing and climbing all day long to the point now where we're at 5287, right? And I've seen it get up a little higher than that today. It's been bouncing up and down. You can see where we're up 64%. It's absolutely crazy what this thing is doing. People are actually calling in the Twitter spaces, right? And there are always multiple Twitter spaces going on about this thing, but there are some marathon ones that are going on. And people are calling in this Twitter spaces telling people stop buying Pepe because they want a dip. They want a dip so that because everybody really feels like this thing is just starting, okay? What is Pepe? We're going to get into that in a second, right? But yeah, people are saying stop buying so that it'll dip so that they can buy more. Otherwise, it's just going to keep going and going and going. So, what is it? Well, what does it bring? Now, there are a few things. If you look at normal cryptocurrency, the normal things that we look for, right, in a successful token, we look for utility, right? Use case. What can you do with the thing? What is it going to do for us, right? Supply. You want to know about the supply. Community is very, very important, right? And then from there, you get the FOMO and the price action come. Different things that can affect the price, right? Or affect the popularity and success of the coin. But it's primarily those first three things, right? Pepe has one out of those three, right? No utility at all. Nothing, right? Kind of like Shiba Inu, right? Never had really any utility. Still doesn't really, arguably, still doesn't have any utility, right? Just popular, right? The community is crazy. Went in with, like I said, within 2 weeks from like three, within the first couple of days it was like 3,000 holders up to 50,000 holders in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. Okay, more people coming on every day. People have been, because I've just been tweeting about it, people have been sending me DMs, sending me tweets. Where can I get that? Where is that? Where can I buy that? Right? And we'll look at that in a second too. But I just want to take you through, this is all the information that there is about this coin right now. And it's kind of funny, right? The whole page here. So the most memeable meme coin in existence. The dogs have had their day. It's time for Pepe to take the reign, right? And it tells you the different places that you can get it now, right? Different ways that you can get it. About Pepe. Pepe is tired of watching everyone play hot potato with the endless derivative Shiba, GME, Elon, Kishu, Turbo, Ass, Floki, Moon, Inu coins. Right? The Inus have had their day. It's time for the most recognizable meme in the world to take his reign as king of the memes. Pepe is here to make meme coins great again. Launched stealth with no pre-sale, zero taxes, liquidity pool burnt and contract renounced. Pepe is a coin for the people, forever fueled by pure mimetic power. Let Pepe show you the way. I really never realized how popular this particular frog is. I didn't realize, it's kind of world renowned and it's been out for a long time. I didn't even know that, right? So they made this token out of it and it's going crazy. And this tells you how to buy it, which, I can go through it with you really quick. The tokenomics, we already talked about 420,690,000,000. No taxes, no bullshit. It's that simple. 93.1% of the tokens were sent to the liquidity pool. LP tokens were burnt and contract is renounced. The remaining 6.9% of the supply is being held in a multi-sig wallet, only to be used as tokens for future centralized exchange listings, bridges, and liquidity pools. The wallet is easily trackable with ENS name Pepe CEX wallet.eth. The roadmap is, let's look at the roadmap, right? 3 phases of the roadmap. In phase 1, they'll launch it. CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap listings. They wanted 1,000 holders. Get Pepe trending on Twitter. Phase 2, community partnerships. Pepe Times digital newsletter. Not sure if they have that out yet. Formation of token gated Discord group. Pepe Palace for holders. More details to be announced. CEX listings and 10,000 holders. Again, we're already at 50,000 holders. And, you know, we'll talk about where it's actually listed. Phase 3, Pepe Merch, Pepe Academy, Pepe Tools, Tier 1 exchange listings, 100,000 holders, meme takeover, right? We're already halfway to the holders that they want in Phase 3 in 2 weeks. You gotta watch this one. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. But if you, I'm just gonna say you really need to keep your eye on this one. And that's it. That's all they tell you about it. This one does not follow the norms of what you look for in a typical cryptocurrency to determine whether or not it's something you're going to invest in. It's just not about that. This one, it's a movement, as they say. It's a vibe, right? It's fun. It's enthusiasm. These are the things that are driving this and driving it really, really hard. And I have the feeling, and this is just me, I have the feeling that people have been a little tired and sick of this bear market. They've been a little tired and sick of some of the drama that goes on in a lot of these other tokens, right? It's you know, constant back and forth and you know, building this and doing that, and let's try to get utility and let's do all these things that we normally try to do, but in this bear market nothing's moving. I think that somebody just had the idea of, you know what, screw all that. Let's just make a token out of the most popular meme character in years, and let's just push the hell out of it. That's exactly what they're doing. If you jump into one of these live stream, these Twitter spaces, it's just all hype. It's music. It's everybody just, you know, giving testimony and praising this thing and having a great time. As long as that keeps up, this will keep building and it'll keep going because it's something we really, really needed. We needed a divergence. We needed to just be distracted from just the kind of depression that's really been setting in this really, really long bear market. We needed this. And I think it's going to keep going for a while. Look at SHIB. Like I said, look how long SHIB's been going and how long it's been one of the top coins. No utility. None at all. All popularity. So it can happen that way. And this particular coin has proven that it can happen that way in a big, big way. So, all right, if you wanted to buy Pepe token, right? This is how I did it. Well, I did it on my phone, but you can do it this way too with my MetaMask. So you go to Uniswap and click I understand. You're going to connect your wallet, right? And I'm going to connect my MetaMask wallet. And once I'm connected, here we go, right? So I can, I've already bought 755 million Pepe. I would love to have at least 8 billion, right? And I probably will get that. And honestly, if this keeps doing what it's doing, I'm just going to keep dollar cost averaging in because it's at a 221 million market cap right now. I personally, I don't think this thing's going to have any problem getting to a $500 million market cap and beyond. But that's just my opinion. You do your own research. You do your due diligence. You be very careful about investing in something like this because it is very, very risky. Do not invest more than you can afford to lose. Because if all of a sudden the hype just dies, so does this coin. Because there's nothing else sustaining it, right? It's all about the hype. It's all about the vibe. I don't see it dying anytime soon. Like I said, it's a party going on right now that we really, really needed. But that's pretty much how you do it. And then you put in however much ETH you want to spend on the thing, and then you go about your business, right? Just hypothetically, if I went max, it'll tell me that with the little bit of ETH that I have right now, I could buy 18. There's going to be fees or whatever, right? But I could buy pretty close to 18 million of these Pepe right now. It's really, really easy to buy. It's really, really easy to get. And that's kind of it. There's not a whole heck of a lot to talk about with it other than the fact that it's going absolutely parabolic. It's going crazy. Nobody sees it slowing down. The hype is still happening. And I wish I had gotten in earlier, right? When it was even lower, maybe it still had another zero. And I wish that I had more money to throw at it because I would like to have a whole bunch of this. I know some people who have a whole bunch of it, billions, in fact. And I'm sure they're doing quite well. In 2 weeks, I know someone who has made thousands of dollars on this. And I'm sure that there are some people who have made way more than that, tens of, and maybe even, depending on how much you get, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars. I have no idea. But it's going to keep going. I really, really feel that. But again, that's just my opinion. You do what you want to do with your money. I just wanted to put this one on your radar if it wasn't already on your radar. I really, really think that you should take a peek at it, jump into some of these Twitter spaces and see what's going on. Doesn't cost much to just dip your toe in a little bit. And, one of my friends, someone we all know, put in $50. And if he 10Xs, he made $500. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't always have to be about becoming a millionaire, right? You throw in $100 and you turn that into $1,000. You know what I mean? How can you complain, right? But imagine you can turn it into 10 grand, 100 grand. Who knows? Who knows? All right. I will talk to y'all later. If you have any questions about this, leave it in the chat. Hit the like button on the way out. And I may talk to you about this a little bit more. Maybe tomorrow. All right, y'all. Ciao.